Good afternoon, guys. This is your boy Alan here. And like I promised for you guys, I'm going to have these weekly results of my signals being posted and breaking down for you guys to show you guys some transparency in my signal group. All right. So for this week, we had two trades sent out, GU and EU, which I'll be going over right now. So the first trade we had was EU, actually. So I've got EU really quick. So EU, as a week starts, I see that, for me personally, my targets for EU were for it to continue moving lower. Okay, I wanted to see it continue taking lower, targeting previous day's low. Okay, eventually maybe try to come down and take this low out. But as you can see, it doesn't really get there. No worries, right? We're looking at previous day's low as our targets. So as soon as the new day begins, which is here, we see price attack higher, right? Taking out buy side liquidity from the Asian range, right? If you guys don't know what the Asian range is, you guys can go check that out on my YouTube or on ICT's YouTube channel, right? But takes out Asian range here. So this is what we call the Judas. The Judas happens up here coming in to attack this. I send a sell signal, or I set a limit out already to sell EU at 820, okay? And that is where the target was. That's where my sell signal was at 820. Stop loss was at 1.1 big figure, which is right here. So a good 17, 18 pip stop loss right there. And my target was 1.09 big figure, right? As you can see, price comes down, hits that perfectly, right? But the thing is, I don't usually hold my trade until it's TP. I usually just take it out partials as I go, right? So if you guys want to look at it, I can show you my executions on this one here. Bang. So first entry right here, right? 1.09856 was my sell, right? Don't worry, I just put some crazy position right there. Taking partials out here, right? 0.69, right? So a good solid, what is that? Like 20 pips. Yeah, about 20, 30 pips, right? And then my final close position was down here, 9381, right? So you can see more, the target was here, but as soon as price came down here, I was more than enough to say, hey, this is good enough for me. I'll take my 1 to 2 trade, gladly take that and just just call it a day for now. So this was the first signal I sent. I sent the close trade at 40 pips, 42 pip gain. So about 1 to 2%, a little bit more than that, but a very, very solid trade setup on EU that I was able to catch with the group, right? So this is the first trade I took, and I did not really take any more EU trades after, right? Just because you can see it kind of consolidated, didn't really do much until finally Friday tanked lower. But yeah, this was the trade I caught for EU. Right now, let's go over on GU, right? Because this is the new trade that you guys haven't seen. As you guys can see, there's some small trades here and there that I didn't really bother on, but more so I want to show you guys these trades right here. The trade I sent out, which was right here, the high of the week for me. So I sent out a trade at 31080, right? Literally to the T. Okay, the high of this candle, by the way, was 31084. So before you guys are like, oh, it wouldn't have filled. Well, it filled mine. You guys can look on my Instagram. It filled mine to like perfectly. 31080 was my sell limit that I sent out, right? With the stop loss resting at 313 right there, right? 22 pip stop loss, right? And I was targeting 304 as my TP, right? As you can see, this doesn't hit TP until later in this week, right? But it's okay. I'm just looking for a few pip, like 1 to 2% gain on mine, and I'm more than happy with that. So I take my trade here, right? I don't really have the execution on, the trading view, but I do have it on my Instagram, so you guys can check that out if you guys like. But for this one, very simple. Price trades lower, right? As soon as it attacks lower, it gives me about 40 pips or like basically 30, 35 pips. I call it. I'm like, hey, I'm going to take my trade out, right? So this is my first trade I take out. Price retraces higher into this order block here. I get in, stop loss resting above this for a re-entry. And it takes lower, takes out this low here, and I'm out of the trade, right? You guys can see that on my Instagram. I did send this trade out. Perfect 31080 with the stop loss there. Price comes down lower. We take 30, 35 pips. Call it a day, call the close signal, makes 1 to 1.5%. It's more than enough for the week, right? We bagged GU and EU. And yeah, I wrapped it up that week. Didn't want to stay in for too long since the market is still kind of in a choppy condition. I do see the market's clearing up soon though, because we do see Dixie moving kind of moving away now, right? We see that it was bullish for literally the whole last 2 weeks. It was going bullish. It just decided to just keep running for the whole month of April, right? It's nearing the mid of April, so we can expect some shift in the market. You know, there's a little nugget for you guys there, right? Look at the middle of the month right here. See this? March comes down, March 14 right there. Mid March shifts, all right? Continue. April, right? April right here. March 31st, end of the month, banks goes back higher, right? You guys start noticing that, you guys will start seeing that as well. You know, there's a little bonus for you guys there. March 1st, tax higher. So you can see that, you know, usually in the mid, after about 2 weeks, we usually see a shift in the market. I'm not saying that you guys can trade off of that, but you can use that to whatever knowledge you guys can. You will use it for. But yeah, I'm looking for Dixie to hopefully continue lower, right? Then we can have bullish EU and GU, which we can see already starting to happen, right? But that's gonna wrap up today's video. If you guys are interested in joining the Signal group, links gonna be in description. You guys have to message me on Instagram. I'm gonna go through and see who I want to be in my Signal group. Just because, like I said, it's more so of a learning experience to be in there, as well as, you know, you guys obviously get my trades that I'm sending out. And we've been having some really good trades recently. Knock on wood, that continues, right? But that's gonna wrap up tonight's video. Hope you guys enjoyed. Hope you guys had a great trading week as well. Right. Hope you guys killing the markets next week as well. And yeah, that's wrap up tonight's video. Hope you guys had a great day. Good luck and good trading.